Okay, wait. Before I start the video, on this video I was speaking Indonesian. So let me start again with me speaking fully in English. Let me introduce myself. My name is Zulfikar Galidevara, and I am a third-year student from Universitas Pajajaran. I'm currently majoring in history, and I'll hopefully graduate next year. And right now, I'm studying in the University of Page, in the beautiful city of Page. I took 4 courses here. Those are Reflective Communication Skills Training, Tourism Geography, Introduction to Ethics, and Introduction to Film Studies. Those 4 are such fun courses that I enjoy very much.
So the first time that I've heard about the IISMA program is actually just 2 days before the closing of the registrations, and it's actually not a fun experience to prepare for everything in only a short period of time of 2 days. So it's an advice from me to all the students out there to take your time to actually learn about what IISMA is, and to just not be with me being so late about the information. I remember that is the visa application phase is actually pretty complicated, that we together have to prepare for everything, and that's the most important part, is that it's us together. We're always helping each other out, and that's have been helpful towards the visa application phase. And during arrival, I've actually came across a bad luck. It's because that me and some other friends has to do quarantine. Meanwhile, the majority of the others don't have to do quarantine, so I'm kind of feeling left out at the moment. But it's okay that after I finish the quarantine, I get to experience what my other friends have already experienced, such as strolling down the city, and of course going to classes. That's the most important thing. Doing grocery shoppings, going to the thrift shops, and etc. During my time studying in Hungary, I've realized that I've gained a higher level of independent decision making toward a greater academic focus, and I have more appreciation of the value of education, which resulted in me being more academically engaged during my studies there. And essentially, this study abroad program, this IISMA program, makes me a better student. The most important thing that I've learned about my time being there is that I have more awareness and understanding of my own culture and my own cultural identity, and it is obvious that studying abroad makes me more aware of other cultures and customs, and I feel that it also makes me understand and aware of my own culture as well, and be loving towards my culture, of course.
My biggest culture shock is how different the bureaucracy here and in Indonesia was. I was unfortunately admitted to a hospital, and I had to spend 10 miserable days there. But for lack of a better word, I was lucky that I was admitted to a European hospital and not an Indonesian one. Because the bureaucracy is perfect here. Everything moves so fast. Because the workflow are so well put and well thought out. That is something that definitely we could bring back home. I would love to see such bureaucracy being implemented at home. Speaking of one of my most memorable experience that I have earned as an IISMA awardee, is that I have the privilege to be able to see the world, something that not everyone got the chance to experience. By studying abroad, I got the chance to see brand new countries with incredible new outlooks, customs, and activities. Being an IISMA awardee, it gave me the opportunity to see new terrains. One of the most valuable things that I have earned as an IISMA awardee is the chance to experience different styles of education. Through this IISMA program, I got the chance to see a side of my major that I'm definitely not exposed to at my home university. I find that completely immersing myself in the education system of my host country is a great way to really experience and understand the people, its traditions, and its culture. Education is of course the centerpiece of any study abroad trip. It is, after all, a study abroad program. And choosing the right school is a very important factor of it all. And I thank IISMA so much for it. I am very, very grateful that I have the chance to be an IISMA awardee.
I am officially IISMA biased, because it is not an understatement to say that my experience being in Hungary and being able to see Europe in a bigger perspective is a life-changing experience. And after I finished my study there in Hungary, I've also realized that I have a higher satisfaction with my life. I have a better self-competence. I've experienced a greater personal change and a marginally higher personal growth than those who remained at home. So for all the students out there that want the same experience as we IISMA awardees have already experienced, you should just really try and not be afraid of what comes next, because if you're afraid to take the opportunity, it means that you're not worthy enough to be able to have that opportunity. So I'm gonna close it with the tagline that IISMA have, which is "Be bold to go abroad."